I've got dogs pitter-pattering around in the background, so I apologize in advance. So I'm up in New Jersey, and I was able to check out a movie that I was interested in ever since I saw the poster for it. It's for a movie called Monstrous Summer, and it stars Mell Gibson and a couple of other familiar faces. And the poster in itself kind of makes it feel like it's going to be this fun sort of adventure-y thing where these kids are caught up in some mysterious events going on in their quaint little Martha's Vineyard town. And that's pretty much exactly what it is. It honestly felt like a mashup between the Monster Squad and, excuse my dog, the Monster Squad and like Goosebumps or Scooby-Doo or something like that. There's these kids, they get caught up in some strange events. Mell Gibson plays kind of like the equivalent of the, you know, that old man in the Monster Squad that the kids were sure was like some terrible evil person and they would spy on him. Mell Gibson's kind of like the equivalent of that character. One thing that I really did like about this film was the acting was decent. Mell Gibson was fine. The kid who plays the main character, he's the same actor who played in The Black Phone, and I thought he was good in that. He's good in here too. Everyone does a fine job. There's nothing super stellar or amazing about the acting. This is definitely a movie that plays it safe as far as the subject matter. There is some slightly scary stuff going on that might potentially frighten very small children, but this is a movie that's very much geared toward a certain age demographic. It's not meant for someone like me, even though if I was several decades younger, I would probably really dig this movie. I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't as enthralled and engaged with it as I was hoping I would be. That's not the film's fault, honestly. Like I said, it is not made for my age demographic. This is a cozy type of film, and as I already mentioned, it plays it safe. It's got enough suspense to be engaging to a younger audience, but not so much that it's going to really severely scare them or anything like that. And I like the location. The storyline was okay. I felt like there were some issues with the writing as far as certain things that occurred and that didn't really make sense to me as far as logically given what was going on. I won't get into depth, but you know, it's best not to overanalyze this film because it's not going to be anything that's, you know, top tier. Like I said, it was enjoyable. Don't regret going to see it. Don't really have any huge complaints about it, but I would say if you have a young teen or a tween or a child in that age demographic and they like scary or suspenseful types of films, then they might enjoy this and it might be worth letting them check it out. It honestly, though, does not feel like something that is necessarily super important to watch on the big screen. There were some shots that looked really nice as far as the cinematography, like some panning out shots showing the landscape of the area, which was quite lovely, actually, but not really enough to warrant necessarily shelling out a ton of money to go see this on the big screen. Other things I appreciated about this film were the attempts to kind of weave into the storyline some more grounded or emotionally captivating themes to kind of help you feel a bit more connected with the characters. There are some typical red herrings that go along with stories like this. It was something that was very easy to spot, and of course when it was revealed what a red herring it was kind of like, oh, well, okay, that was something that was totally predictable. But in general, it's a serviceable film. Definitely not the worst movie of the year for me, but I didn't quite love it as much as the poster made me think I would. However, it's got that vibe, it's got that charm that will probably appeal to people who like this type of genre. You know, The Monster Squad was a safe film as well, and I really do enjoy that movie. I could see myself turning this on and letting it play in the background and just enjoying the sort of cozy feel of it, but it's not necessarily something that I would really be clamoring to watch again. But I enjoyed it enough that I wanted to talk about it at least for a little bit. So that's one movie under my belt this week. Tomorrow I'm going to go see Joker. I don't know which review will go up first. We'll see which one I enjoy the most. I don't know. Okay, you guys, I can't think of anything else to say about Monster Summer, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for now, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios.